Hey, hi from Daegu. It's been an interesting last few days. Last Wednesday night, I started getting sick. Got myself I know I had a fever about 101.5 at one point. So Thursday I taught. Friday I had no voice, and yet I went to school. I couldn't do my telephone English, and thankfully it was a big exam day, so nobody was teaching. So I got to sit in the office and plan, and at the end of the day I got directions from my co-teacher to where the hospital was and where the doctor was, and she wrote up a little note for them saying, I'd lost my voice and that I had a cold. So she took it. So I hiked down. It's about a mile round trip, maybe three-quarters of a mile down there to where there's a big department store in the area, and then walked in, gave him my note. They asked for my insurance card, which I have. It's part of my contract here that I have Korean health insurance. I don't know any of what it says. I just know that I give them this long thing, and they type some stuff in the computer, and I now have a file, I guess, in the Korean medical system that says native teacher, local school, gets to come in here, this is what we've done to her. So they weren't so sure on their English at the front desk, so they grabbed my hand and said, "Follow me," and pulled me down the hall, knocked on the door. I went in and saw a nice female doctor who read the little note and figured out that I had a cold and I'd lost my voice. She thought it was a sinus infection at that point, and I think that's kind of where she's still thinking it is. Checked my lungs, checked my throat, basically your typical doctor visit. She gave me a nebulizer treatment, made me breathe some stuff for a while, loosened a bunch of the stuff up in my lungs. Then she told me rest this weekend. If it got worse, come in Saturday, otherwise come back Monday. And told me to pay at the front desk, they would have a prescription for me. So I walked out, and the front desk, they did the usual, pantomime with a calculator, this is what it is, and told me it was 4,400 for the doctor visit, so that's 4,000 won, 4,400 won, which at the moment it's not that much. Gave me the prescription, and then I went next door, it's actually like 2 doors down, to the pharmacy. Walked in, handed the guy the pharmacist the sheet. He said, "Give me a minute." Like less than 2 minutes later, out popped about 9 of these packets. They come in long strips here, but it's got all my medicine. I have no clue what I'm taking. The only thing different in this packet from the ones that I took over the weekend is this pill, not the orange one, this yellow and green one. I was taking a beige and blue one before. No clue what the meds are, but they tell you, take them 3 times a day with meals. They put them into these nice big pink packets, which if anyone can read Korean and tell me what the heck I'm supposed to be doing, beyond what I think I'm supposed to be doing, I'd appreciate it. But, yeah, basically, all this, this is what I've got for the next few days. Meds. Little individual packets, you know exactly how much you're supposed to take and what times and all the rest, and they're pretty cool about it. They make you laugh a little. They also had like little yogurt drinks sitting there waiting for you if you wanted to have one. And so I took an easy weekend. Basically stayed in, did a few little errands since it's been payday to spiff up the apartment. So I've now got a coat rack and a few other things hung up. Now, today I had taught 6 periods plus my broadcast English, and I still, my voice comes and goes, but more of it's back. So, and I went back down to the doctor's today, went through the same little thing. I walked in, they're like, "Oh, Catherine! Hi, Catherine!" And I was like, "Good Lord, you all know my name." And I was like, now I'm feeling like the rock star phenomenon that they talk about here in Korea. And so they told me, they pulled me down the hall. I didn't even show my insurance card this time. Went in to see the doctor. She listened to everything again, checked out my voice and everything. She told me I'm still not well, which I kind of knew, and said, more voice rest. So as soon as I finish this, I'm shutting up for the night. Then new prescription, another nebulizer treatment. Walked out this time, it was $3,700 at the front desk, and back to the pharmacy with another prescription. Same deal. I mean, he told me it's the same thing as last time, which is kind of neat to hear them say it, because I mean, all the Korean people are looking around trying to figure out what I'm taking, and they're all trying to listen in and figure out what they can recognize of English and what they can't. And I just hiked back home. So we're talking 2 trips to the doctor and the pharmacy, less than an hour, including the walking time from my apartment down there and back. Grand total about 5,400 won. I mean, 15,400 won, which comes out to being, at the moment with the exchange rate, about $10. So we're talking 2 doctor visits, 6 days worth of prescriptions with 5 pills in each one, 5 pills in each packet, all for under $10. Not what you get in American healthcare, but it's been very quick, easy, efficient. The other thing that I've noticed, which kind of is interesting to me, is instead of using, wooden tongue depressors, they have metal ones. So I'm betting because I noticed they pull one out of a clean thing and then they put them into a second one. So obviously they pull one out, use it, put it in the dirty one, then it goes into the autoclave, I guess, at night. So it's kind of interesting. They use a lot of metal around here, I noticed. But since I'm supposed to not be talking, I'm going to stop talking now and check this, make sure it's good, and then I'll put it up so there's actually something up there. I hope everyone at home is feeling pretty well and doesn't have this sort of crap going on. And I will talk to you all next week, probably.